viewers, this is Chaitali again, and today I have a special guest again for you. Well, all my guests are special, but this one is extra special because she's really talented. She's on a bunch of really awesome design teams, ranging from Simon Says Stamp, paper traying, paper smooches. Did I give away who she is yet? No? All right, so I'm going to go right in and introduce her to you. Today I have Laura. Hey, Laura.
Hi!
Hey, it's so much fun to see you on video. I always see your hands in all of the awesome videos making these beautiful cards, so it's really awesome to see you actually in person.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get started. Normally, the first question I would ask is, how did you get started in paper crafting? But for you, my first question actually is, how did you pick your blog name?
Oh, it's not very exciting. It's so hard to pick a blog name, and I had nothing, and it actually came from double-sided tape, and I don't know where double stick tape, and I have like 100 different kinds of double stick tape, and so I called it my double stick heaven.
Oh,
I don't love the name. I don't love the name.
We love it now, and we know the history behind it. So, do you actually have 100 different types of double-sided tapes?
Not hundreds, maybe 5.
5 and 100 yards of each of them, so that makes a lot,
yeah.
I guess. Cool. And I know that that's the one big ingredient always that you use on your cards. I love the pop look that you give to a lot of cards that you make with it. So,
thank you.
Awesome. So we will go to the actual question now. How did you get started in paper crafting?
Well, I think I've always been a crafty. I mean, even when I was little, I made cards for my mom and my grandma, and I've always been making cards. Even back when you color with crayons and in school, those big, huge tins that popcorn comes in?
Uh-huh.
Well, I used to have those full of markers and crayons, and I collected stickers, and for my birthday, everybody gave me paper, different colors of paper and stickers, and that's just so I've always, but probably early on, maybe like 2007, 2008, my mom had a Stampin' Up! Party, and that's the rest is history.
Oh my!
Yeah, yeah.
It's a very good history. So do people still give you paper for your birthday then?
You know what? Now they give me gift certificates for like Simon Says and paper tray ink.
They're just like, this is too complex for us. Go and get your own paper.
Yeah, they all know. Even my brother, he gives me a paper tray ink gift card for my birthday.
Wow, you've made it easy for them. You've really made it too easy for them.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was the first crafty thing you made?
Oh gosh.
Ever?
That would like go back 30 years. I don't know. My first crafty thing. Gosh, something when I was little. You know what? When I was in high school, I was real big into calligraphy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I used to do calligraphy. I made a lot of different things, and frame it for my mom or for different people. I like
that really explains how your cards are so balanced when it comes to a lot of different sentiments. I've seen some with like many sentiments together. All right. So, was the first thing you made then related to calligraphy? Is that what you
probably? Well, I mean, of course, coloring. I've been coloring pictures, But gosh, yeah. Probably the first thing I framed would be something calligraphy.
Mm-hmm. And how has your style changed over the years? Do you think it's different now than when you first started creating, especially when you first started blogging and where you're today?
Oh yeah, I think I've gotten a lot more simpler. I used to. Yeah, I used to use a lot of ribbon. You remember when ribbon was really popular, like putting big bows on a card and buttons, and I use less of that. Even though I still love it, I still have a huge tub of ribbon, and I got buttons of every color, but I don't use them as much. I'm
personally glad that I don't have to use a lot of ribbon now on my cards because the bow is a nightmare for me. It's like, how do you get this perfect bow? And I've seen some of your cards with like a really nicely tied up package bow. So.
I think who I watched a lot is Don McVeigh and Betsy Veldman. Gosh, they can and Melissa Phillips. They can tie a bow. So
Yes,
I've been watching that.
All right. So what do you do when you're not crafting? What are your other hobbies and what are the other things you do?
Well, what do? I don't have any free time. I mean, with the kids, like they've always got their soccer practice, hockey practice, volleyball, track. I'm always running them back and forth to their things. We love to watch movies. We just bought the movie Frozen. I love watching movies. I love watching TV, even though I never get the remote because it's always either on hockey or it's on the Disney Channel. But I do. I like to lay on the couch and eat popcorn.
So speaking of Frozen, then how many times have you watched it so far? It's a great movie, rather. I'm a fan of it.
Well, me personally, maybe just 3, but the kids have probably watched it at least 6 or 8.
Cool. That's a great investment behind the movie.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit more about the kids. You're a crafty mommy. How do you find time and balance all of your design team commitments and crafting with also all of the things that the kids demand from you?
I don't think I'm no example of balance at all. I'm not a role model for balance. But well, of course, the 4 of them are in school.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have the one. She's 3, Emma. She's at home during the day, but she naps. So I can do some work when she naps, or in the morning, or if she watches the TV, or if she puts on Frozen, I can do some work. Sometimes I'm up late at night. I don't know. It's just whenever I can. You can see behind me. This is where
that's the crafting table. That's where
the kitchen's right here. So I'm right next to my kitchen, so I can put on a pot of pasta, and I can run over here and still work on my stuff.
Oh my, that is serious talent. My pasta would be all out of the pot and all over the floor if I did that. So pasta, that's I think you're known for an awesome pasta recipe, right?
Oh, well, I'm Italian.
Uh-huh.
And we eat pasta every week.
But there's one special one that's Laura special.
Yeah, the Laura Fedora special.
Uh-huh. That's the one that kicks up no fuss and everyone has it.
Oh, everybody! It's probably the only thing I make that everybody really likes. Everything else I make, there's always one person that's unhappy.
All right. So that's awesome to have one recipe that you can always make when you want to get everyone to just eat something.
Right.
Nice. And so, are you the craftiest mommy in the kids' school? Do you have?
I don't know about that. I'm not. I haven't been able to be super involved because they make these rules now that you can't bring the younger ones in with you. If my older ones have something, you can't bring the young one in with you. So I'm like, well, it counts me out. No, I haven't been able, but probably when my young one gets in, I could probably be more involved with her. So I feel like haven't been like Miss Room Mother. But you know what? I'm just trying to keep them alive.
That's a good game. That's a good aim. That's awesome. Nice. So, little bit of story time, some more story time. Tell us about your happiest crafting memory. What's you have had a long and awesome career so far. I think 2008 was when you started blogging. What has been your happiest crafting memory in all of this time?
Oh, well, probably the happiest is when I've actually gotten to meet some of the bloggers. That's been fun. I got to go to a retreat last year, and I met a bunch of crafters there, and I got to go to dinner in Chicago and meet a few there, and that has been the best. I got to meet Christina Kowalczyk, and she's always been my idol. And at the retreat, I got to meet Jennifer McGuire, Christina Werner, and Heidi, and I've met Virginia Liu. Kelly from Lawn Fawn.
If you shook hands with them, you shouldn't wash your hands. Don't wash your hands.
Have you ever seen Christina Werner's fingernails?
Yes, I have all the time, and she has a blog, right, with the fingernails.
Yeah, she painted my nails at the retreat. Yeah, and I said to myself, I'm never taking this nail polish off.
Awesome. Yes, just keep it on. It's too bad that nails grow. Otherwise, you just have it forever. It's like getting a stamp on you and keeping it forever.
Yeah.
Awesome. So the other story time I wanted to ask you was we see a lot of your videos. You have perfect crafty videos. What happens to the bloopers? Is there one blooper you want to tell us about? Something something didn't work out and you just went through with it anyways and then made a successful card?
Well, you know what? I wish I could get better at doing like a live video, and having it real time. But I get so worked up inside. I get like stressed out. It's better for me if I can just do the video and then cut it up and edit it, and not have to worry about like stressing out doing it live. That I get like sweaty pits, and it's no good for me. But no, I don't know, bloopers. Gosh, I make a lot of mistakes all the time, but nothing super memorable. I throw away a lot of mistakes.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
no.
I don't try to make it work. I just pitch it.
So basically, if someone wanted, an awesome card to start with, they just have to go look through your trash can and they'd find something to go ahead and start with.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sure your mistakes are for most of us like the beginning awesome finds to go ahead with.
No, I make a lot of mistakes all the time. For every good card, there's probably 3 before it.
Wow, that's super. Actually, that's very inspirational to most folks because I know, sometimes it's really frustrating when you start crafting and it's like, oh my, this isn't working out today. But looks like if you just plug through and keep at it, you would come up with good results.
Yes, I think sometimes I compare card making to like digging for oil. Sometimes you just have to keep digging. Sometimes I feel I get so frustrated and then I have to just walk away and I think I'm never going to come up with a good idea. It's never going to work. And it's just like digging for oil.
Wow, that's a very good analogy. I agree with that. It's definitely like digging for oil. If you keep at it, then you're eventually going to hit some jackpot.
Yeah, there's many times where I feel like I just have nothing.
And then you always pull the rabbit out of your hat.
I don't know if I always.
All right. So we are now at this part of the interview called the rapid fire round, where I will ask you questions and you will have to respond super fast to them. And we will get started. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. Current favorite crafting item?
My bone folder.
Okay. That is a classic favorite. I think
the Teflon bone folder.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Has it been like your favorite forever, I think?
I can't live without it.
Yes, absolutely. I totally, absolutely agree. If there's like one purchase someone should make, that's the bone folder.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite ink color?
I love that new mint color that Simon Says just came out with. I love that mint color.
Okay, mint. Describe your style in 3 words.
Clean,
okay.
white.
Okay.
Color, clean white color.
Clean white color. All right. I am so happy you said that. I am really happy you said that because I think when we are discussing our cards in the Iron Craft segment, I really tried to capture your style in my card. So and these were exactly the 3 words that I thought of when I did mine. So we will talk about that in a minute. But first word you think of when I say ink?
Black.
Stamp.
Rubber.
Color.
Mint.
Hey, that's cheating, but that's okay. I asked for it. Okay, chocolate.
Oh, dark.
Okay, movie.
What?
Movie.
Oh, Frozen.
Oh, okay. I knew that one too, see? All right. Strike 3 poses for the camera.
Okay.
1. 2. That's the 3rd one. All right. Okay. So now, since this is the Iron Craft segment, Laura and I got to get crafty together using the same supplies. So what we decided to use was this stamp set from Simon Says Stamp. This is called the Card Exchanging Friends stamp set. And we also used a stencil. This is really, really awesome to be able to use stencils while crafting with Laura. So we used the Falling Heart stencil from Simon Says Stamp. And both of us made a card each. Laura, do you have your card?
Yes.
All right. Let's show people our cards.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh my, yours is better. Let's just talk about yours.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about mine?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead.
I only use the stencil right in the middle with some translucent embossing paste. And I use 3 distress inks: the raspberry, picked raspberry, the orange. You know the distress inks. I can't remember the names. The pink, orange, and the yellow.
Okay.
And I just sponged a little bit on there, and then and this is the new a dye cluster. I forget the name. Simon Says cluster something. Okay. Yeah.
All right, that's a really good card. This and I tried to in mine capture some of your style. Definitely clean and white. I was like, I need to use a lot of white. And keep to some of your favorite color combinations. So there's the pink and there's the yellow too. Honestly, the hardest part of this was walking away. Like, this is it. Don't do anything more to the card and just keep it down and walk away. I think you do that so well with like giving a very minimalistic look. For most folks, it feels like keep doing something and something, and then it's no longer clean and white anymore.
Thank you. What kind of ink did you use on your
distress inks? Oh, distress inks on this one, and this is embossed as well. So I felt that was also, yes, I felt that was also Laura's hallmark to have some embossing.
Cool. That looks nice.
Thank you so much. I hope I captured your style.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so today I am sponsoring a giveaway for Craft readers, and one lucky winner will get a $15 gift certificate to Simon Says Stamp. So you have a big shopping spree in your future if you're the lucky winner. All you need to do is leave a comment on the Craft blog with an answer to this question that Laura is going to ask. Laura, what's the question?
What's your favorite dessert?
All right, so Craft readers, Laura is asking you what your favorite dessert is. Give your answer in the comments on the Craft blog post, and I will choose a lucky winner for the shopping spree. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here for the episode today, and thank you, Laura, for doing the episode. It was really a lot of fun chatting with you. Thanks.
Thanks so much for having me.